What's going on, guys? I'm Corrupt, and welcome back to another base building tip video. And today we're going to be talking about traps. And I remember talking about in the last video where I said we were going to do traps maybe next time or in the future or something. But today I'm going to show you guys how to place traps. And this is the more effective way of how I've learned it. This goes for almost Town Hall levels, mainly Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10. So Town Hall 10s, you can learn this too. One of the crucial things before I start, never ever have traps near the queen. Never ever. This will make it prone to, like, for instance, you have a skelly trap near your queen. Oof, that is going to get taken out with the kill squad or the queen walk or whatever. Same with giant bombs. Never ever want to do that. I want to start that off because that could really make or break the defense. So really be careful where you put your traps and where you put your queen. Queen placement will most likely be next video, so I can't wait to bring that to you guys. But we're going to be starting off with giant bombs and skelly traps as well as a few small bombs. This also goes with Teslas since they are a hidden defense. They are still a defense though. I could have covered them last video, but I decided not to. Instead, I decided to cover them here. So here we have a anti-witch zone. Not really a zone, but it's an anti-witch trap. And what it does is you have the Teslas there, and then you have a giant bomb, and then you have two small bombs. And then you have a wizard tower that's in range of all that. That basically will kill a witch under healers. Now, this can also work against hogs too. And that is why you have a skelly trap there. That will make sure that when the hogs come in, they will come over to the hogs and they will start hitting them. And this is what's really going to make this style of it really difficult. Here's another different style. You can use it without them, and instead you could have a mortar here for the pathing. Again, works with hogs, so definitely a really good one. Another thing with the Teslas that you can do is a troll Tesla. And it only works really on the fresh hit, but if you place a Sam there, most likely a loon will take that out, or a loon will get taken out by it. Basically meaning that if it's a cleanup attack and they know that you have a troll Tesla, put a Sam there. Make sure that they don't know it. Next one is going to be talking about spring traps, and we have some good examples of springs. I'm not so sure about the second one, but I think that one is actually really well. So the first one is your common 1 to 2 hog spring. Same with the second one, about maybe 2 to 3 hogs, but this one is the perfect angle of spring. 3 hogs almost always. So you can kind of see that it's more of in a diagonal shape. This is how you will get hogs to get sprung. This one is commonly used, and you could use this really every time. It just really depends on the base. I've seen it before, it's worked well. As long as you have difficult pathing, you're okay. Here are some examples of bad springs. You never want to do these. You never want to stack them because really they're gonna go over it, but that's not how it's almost a waste of springs. Same with this one. You never have a spring and then a wall. That it just doesn't work. Because I guess it could work for Valkyries, but for hogs, they'll jump over that wall. It doesn't matter. The next one is we're going to be going over just a little bit, but we're going to be going over the air traps, and you can see that you have the air mine near the wizard tower. This works extremely well, especially when the attacker doesn't have a heal for the loons. Or like a spam Lolo. You always want to do this, guaranteed. Over here is you have this style of air defense placement. I talked about air defense placement last video. You don't necessarily need to have one like this, but a Sam's there. You can even have a second Sam. Stack Sams on stacked ADs. Oof, that's a lot of fun. One of the things though that I would mention, never have air bombs right there. Never have them right near ADs. Reason being, it does nothing to a hound. So don't even try. Here's another example of, I should have covered this when I was going over the giant bombs on the other side, but this is a bacon maker. The bacon maker basically means that you can just kill hogs instantly. You can kill hogs instantly. This is how it's done. You have 2 giant bombs and 2 small bombs, and they are just going to wreak havoc on those. You always want to have them in a diagonal shape so that you make sure that all the hogs, or at least a hog, trips both or all the bombs. Now, the last thing that we're going to be talking about is giant or small bombs. Like you saw with the other 2 where they had the small bombs, you can have those like that. Or you can have small bombs like this. Now, there's 3 different options, well actually 2 different options if you're trying to defend a wall break going from, say, in between the DE drill and the spell factory, and the dark spell factory, I'm sorry. You could have 1 tile before the wall. This will defend against unraged wall breakers. However, this is going to be weak to raged wall breakers. So I always recommend you have your bombs at least 2 tiles away from the wall. This will make sure that not only rage wall breakers will die, but unraged wall breakers will also die. The radius of the bomb is bigger than its trigger radius. Remember that. Now the other one is over here, and it's on the corner. Now you never want to have it right here, right there. You never want to have it right on the corner. That will do nothing. Having it at least 1 tile diagonally will always pop either a rage wall breaker or an unraged. So really keep that in mind when you're base building with the bombs. I have a base design that at Town Hall 10 that has defended really well due to trap placement. And I'm really happy with that. So anyways, that is the video. Just a little quick tip video on how to place traps. Take a screenshot of this just to get an idea of what you want to do, mainly with the trap placement. Again, don't copy any of like the compartments or anything. Remember, this is all to build your own base, and I hope that you guys will learn and grow in building your own bases and building them very well. So anyways, that is the video. If you guys did enjoy, hit the like button. It means a lot to the channel. Hit that subscribe button if you're new or if you want to see more content like this. I didn't say that last video, but that's okay. But anyways, that is the video. If you want to join the Circle of Clans, it's going to be down in the description. And if you want to join my community Discord server, it's also going to be down in the description. So that's going to be the video, guys. Stay tuned for queen placement as well as CC placement next video, or the next base building tip video. And I'll see you guys next time.